Good morning. Hello. Whatever time of the day it is that you are watching this video. It could be morning, good night, good afternoon, but it is morning for me, honey. And I am making myself some breakfast. I've got some sausage going here. I've been eating a lot of sausage, but that's only because I have been low carb in it. And it's really not that much to choose from for breakfast food, you know, unless I sit back and eat eggs. And I hate eggs. My kids can eat eggs like every day, for real. Every stinking day. My baby girl especially, you know, she just grind it up. So yeah, I've got that going, and give me some dishes. I have a lot of dishes. My plate, and I've got me a pear and an apple, and my handy dandy kettle that I need to put some water in. Global warming. Y'all, we are destroying the earth. We really are. And I know that you know this, but I guess this is my question for the government. Why, if you know that using solar energy, which is completely abundant, would cure our you know, use of natural resources to fuel things, then why not use the sun? That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. What is the whole purpose of that? It's like y'all keep digging for fossil fuels. There's only so much dinosaur mush you can go and get out of the ground before we use it all up. Then what are we gonna do? So I'm really mad right now because the polar ice caps are melting. You know, animals are adapting, but they are so freaking confused right now. I'm confused. I saw a poor little ladybug the other day. That ladybug was just like, didn't know what to freaking do. She was moving like all slow. Could have been a he, could have been a she, I don't know. I'll say a she, because the ladybug. Moving all slow. You know, the birds don't know what to do. They keep going back and forth from north to south, north to south. They don't know which way to go. You know, the squirrels are confused because right now, you know, most squirrels are kind of like hibernating or whatever, or getting their nuts together to hibernate for the winter. At one point in time, I didn't even hardly see any squirrels. And then all of a sudden, they came back out again. I was like, what the heck? Then, flowers blooming in January. Like, really, what the crap? Then, I went to go pick up my daughter from school the other day, my oldest daughter. And my baby girl says, Mom, look over there at those cars. There's pollen on those cars. So, I'm like, what? She says, yeah, Mom. There's pollen on those cars. And I'm like, you know what? She's not freaking lying. There's pollen on the cars in January. In freaking January. What the crap is going on? I mean, like, really, what's going on? So, I'm really scared for the earth right now. And I think you should be too. Because we're using up everything. We are so stinking greedy. We're just like freaking greedy people. Let me see so I can sit down and eat. Found me my little makeshift stand I have with my shoebox and I got a dictionary holding up my phone in the back. I'm using my iPhone. But anyway, I have an issue with the government trying to regulate people living off of the grid. What the heck is that about? So there's a lot of people who have been trying to live, you know, out in the countryside or, you know, right in within the city limits. And they're managing to collect rainwater and use solar power energy to, you know, keep the lights on in their house and stuff like that. So, why? Why is that a crime? What did our forefathers do before there was even electricity? I mean, what did they do? They collected rainwater. You know, so why is it against the law to collect rainwater? I mean, they act like they're just trying to like own everything. They're gonna own our air. They already own our air. You know, they're just like, I say they, I'm talking about the government. I don't like the government. It has its place, but they stick their hands in too many places trying to play God. It has its place, you know. We need laws. We need rules and regulations, but they're such freaking hypocrites. You know, they act like they want what's best for mankind. Oh, my water's ready. Yeah, the government sometimes act like they want what's best for mankind. You know, what's the greater good for all of mankind. But ultimately, you know, like I don't know, I have to really question things. Stirring my hot chocolate, because it is hot. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Uh-oh, I'm dropping crap. This is just a kind of a chatty vlog. Vlog. And of course, y'all know, I usually make my vlogs first thing in the morning if I don't have to work. Huh? Yeah, so I have a lot of questions. I just do. I don't understand. Why is it that when we use our natural resources as consumers, we choose not to consume what they put out for us, which is like full of foods that are full of chemicals, waters that are full of chemicals, and, you know, just unnatural stuff. Why is it that when we choose to live naturally off of our own land and take care of ourselves, and we become self-sustaining and self-sufficient away from, you know, all of this consumer hype on, you know, products and whatnot, why do we get punished for that? Because it's all about that freaking dollar. It's all about the money. So, back in the day, you know, we grew up with farms and everybody had a garden. And I used to go to my grandma's house and go to her chicken coop, get eggs, you know, go out to the garden, get tomatoes and squashes and, you know, cucumbers and, you know, whatever it is that we needed for the day, greens. And then, you know, walking along the trail between her house, my Aunt Joanne's house. Oh, anyway, well, I said her name anyway, but y'all don't know her. Anyway, my grandma, my aunt's house, and then I had another aunt that, you know, lived down the way. There were fruit trees everywhere. You could walk, get sugar cane, the little sweet grass. off the side of the road, and there would be berries. You can pick berries on the side of the road, eat berries. But the government has no problem with you making just a little bit of food, growing a little bit of food for you and your family. When you start having crops, large amounts of crops, then they want to come through and, put chemicals on your crops, make you put chemicals on your crops, and then they want to tax you on what you sold to the public. Why? I saw some old pictures, kind of like a before and after, of some corn crops. And about 50 or 60 years ago, a farmer could produce corn crops no problem. He could produce almost as much as he wanted to produce, sell as much as he wanted to sell, and, whatever. No big deal. And so this picture I saw was a black and white picture of this man walking through his corn crop. And then another picture that popped up was that same corn crop that has thrived and survived through the years. But instead of that man or, somebody in his family walking through the corn crops, it was like somebody with like EPA or something. And they had on like a gas mask. They had a complete biohazard suit on. And it was really sad. It was really sad. Because they don't want to touch food now because they put so many chemicals in it. So why should we eat them? And I mean, I know I'm over eating sausage. I'm eating my store-bought pears. And my store-bought apples. But I'm going to tell you something. Growing up with fresh fruits and vegetables that you have grown yourself, eating crap like this, you can taste the difference. You can taste the difference. These pears, you can taste the chemicals in these pears. When you bite into this apple, yeah, it's juicy, it's great. But to somebody with a palate like mine who has had fresh fruits and vegetables for a very long time, I can taste it. I can freaking taste it. But it's all that I can get right now, Even with organic stuff. Organic meats and vegetables. Meats and produce. The USDA, in terms of meat or whatever, has a very wishy-washy guideline as to what's considered organic meat. You got to be careful with that too. So anyway, we're not taking care of our earth. And I feel like the government is not allowing us to take care of ourselves. They're trying to keep us sick. And I know this sounds kind of like, oh gosh, she's being a conspiracy theorist. But it's not just about it being a conspiracy, it's the truth. A lot of major politicians have a lot of money that is invested in major pharmaceutical sales. So why keep you healthy when they're making money off of you being sick? And to me, being able to grow your own foods and being able to till your own land and stop the use of fossil fuels. When you're burning these fuels, it's like sludge. You're literally burning sludge. And it's going up into the atmosphere and it's killing our ozone layer. It's smog everywhere. Just smog. It's just gross. The air doesn't even smell the same anymore. Then you look up in the sky, you got these chemtrails. Something is going on. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel so helpless, because I'm not going to start some, revolution or anything like that. That's not even my point about the whole thing. I'm not going to start some revolution. It's just, this is just me kind of ranting that you can't even freaking eat just regular foods without it tasting like chemicals. Oh, well. The ozone layer, I know everybody knows what the ozone layer is, but it's like an invisible blanket that helps to keep the earth cool and warm as it needs to. Well, this blanket has holes in it, y'all. And the sun is coming through these holes in our ozone layer. And it's our fault. You know, we haven't been taking care of what God gave us. It's our fault. Now we're having ridiculous summers with heat, you know, heat indexes that are just like freaking drastic. And here it is wintertime. And it's not even really cold in the wintertime because it's hot out. It's been hot. So, just a small little rant, I guess. Whatever. I'm going to finish my breakfast. Sip on my 15 grams of carbs in my Swiss Miss hot cocoa. I know it is so hot right now. I better not even try to freaking sip this right now. It is going to burn my lips off. Oh, but it smells so good. I'm going to drink it later, honestly. But anyway, I'm going to come back later and do some more vlogs today because I'm off. I am so freaking bored. I might do like 2 or 3 vlogs today. And yeah, I got a lot on my mind. I didn't go to bed till almost 2 o'clock last night. I don't know why I couldn't sleep. I didn't even take a nap yesterday, so whatever. But anyway. I'm gonna finish my breakfast and come back and do another vlog in a minute. I might play with some makeup. I see a lot of people playing with makeup. I might play with some makeup and do my hair and get myself all cute and whatever. That's what I'll do. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.